sort of getting away from now, those 3 years you alluded to, maybe beyond that.
Yeah.
Obviously mobility is going through a huge change. I think even conservative estimates now are saying that within 10 years there will be autonomous, either semi-autonomous or fully autonomous vehicles on our roads. What do you see for the kind of future of the token and DOVU in that future?
I think it's really exciting. I think the idea that if you look at an autonomous fleet, if you look at this sort of a street with autonomous cars in, then there's going to be sort of like a programmatic negotiation between vehicles for overtaking rights. So how do I want to go to a meeting, I'm willing to pay to overtake everybody in the next 10 minutes to get to that meeting. How do you negotiate cross-platform with multiple OEMs? That type of negotiation. Tokens going to play a big part in that. Because you can then sort of as I say I'm going to offer 10 DOVU tokens to every car that gets out of my way, and then go down that path. I think that the entertainment that you're going to be consuming, again, how do you pay for that? So there's going to be lots of different transactions sort of taking place, and I think that when you look at blockchain, when you look at smart contracts, and then you look at tokenization, in order to facilitate the sort of payment of that, I think that's where this whole technology sort of really blossoms. And when you tie insurance into that, and entertainment in the cars, all that other range of things, as I say, tokens, blockchain, and smart contracts, you can definitely see where they fit into that environment.
Yeah, it's really interesting when you make about interoperability, which is already a problem, and I can imagine that the autonomous future is going to be, unless we get some sort of open standard, that's going to be a huge headache, isn't it?
Yeah, which brings us, nicely onto Mobi.
Yeah, of course.
So if you are going to have an industry-wide sort of, open blockchain initiative, then that's really it. So it's a case of creating those standards so that they can operate across multiple platforms that the OEMs and other mobility providers are creating.
Yeah. So obviously that we just jumped into the future. What about now then? Obviously, I think this year you've said that you're kind of concentrating on your platform and building it out. What does the rest of 2018 look like for you?
Hard work, I mean, it's getting back to, we've done the excitement of the token sale, and now it's really, we're back to basics, which is recruiting, developing, working with customers, all the normal things really that any startup or early stage sort of business needs to do. So we've got a really strong pipeline of pilots that we're working on. We've developed some really strong use cases. And we won't take a pilot on unless it furthers the development of our use cases. But we've got a really, as I say, a healthy pipeline. It's about recruiting really, and one of the challenges in this exciting sort of nascent industry that we're at is that developers are hard to find. So it's about getting really those individuals excited and fired up about the mission that we're on. And then getting them on board, and then my job is to get out of the way really and allow them to do really well.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for taking the time to talk to me today. It sounds so exciting. Listen to you talk about kind of where you're taking the business and what's going on. I can't wait to see what you guys are going to come up with.
Thank you.
For those of you who kind of want to know more about DOVU, obviously there's lots of information on the DOVU website, but we've also got our lecture from the AutoConnect event last year, which is on our Clarity blog. So check that out for a bit more in-depth information, and hopefully we'll get to chat to you again.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thank you. Thanks.